First and foremost, thank you guys. But I just have to say this before I get into my topic. We have reached a milestone over here in the bunny community. We are at over 100 subscribers, and I just want to say thank you so very much. Thank you, bunnies. Continue to subscribe, and I appreciate you all. All right, let's get to the topic of hand. Today, I want to talk about something that a lot of people are really not into. For whatever reasons, it's been put to the back burner, okay? So I just want to bring some light to it, and I just want to get you guys' opinions. So always remember to like, share, and subscribe. Today, I want to talk about your credit score. Ooh! Shake it in your boots, some of you guys. Yeah, today I want to talk about your credit score and how important your credit is. Listen. Let me tell you something. I'm not going to sit up here and pretend my credit was at a whopping 800. No, I'm not going to sit up here and tell you that. I'm going to sit here and tell you the truth about credit and the information that I have found out about having good credit score. So most people will say, what is good credit score? Good credit score is between what? And what is credit score, period? It's just like what it say, good credit. Do you have credit to get a house, to get a car, to get a loan, to get a cat, to get a dog? Do you have credit to get any of these things? Huh? Listen, you need to find out what your credit score is before the end of this video, okay? Because it is vital. It's so important. I learned that. And I know someone who right now, they're trying to get their credit in order because why? That's how important credit is. And these things are not being taught in the school. They are teaching these kids backward history, okay? Telling them who discovered America from who didn't, and telling them that slavery was nothing, was not even real. Okay, so they're really not teaching these kids too much. So as parents and as guardians of your kids, you need to start teaching them about credit and about money responsibility. So the credit ranges from 300 to 850. That's the range of the credit. So if you meet somebody and their credit is 300, oh my God, you may want to run. Okay, you may want to do the, what's the guy name? The boat guy, the Jamaican runner. You may want to do the Usain Bolt. You may want to bolt out of here because that is a very low credit score. You understand? But what I'm trying to say to you guys, your credit score is so important. And the crazy thing is, I'm a whole adult. And I'm literally just learning about all this credit stuff. It was never taught to me by the person that I grew up with. It was never taught to me in school. It was never taught to me by absolutely no one. I literally had to figure this out on my own. I wish there was somebody that I knew that could say, hey, let me watch Grace reporting. So maybe I can learn something about this credit situation. But yeah, guys. So the credit range from 300 to 850. And listen, we all would want the 850, okay? Raise your hand if you want the 850, okay? So we would want that. But if you have between 650 and 740, girl, you could get that BMW, but don't. Don't get the BMW. Save your money. Listen, man, I'm telling you guys. Save your money. Start living beneath your means. Remember the last video I did about that? Live beneath your means. You will get ahead faster that way. I promise you that. You don't have to have the BMW. You don't have to have the Benz. You don't have to have the Maserati. You don't have to have the Lamborghini. You don't need those cars. All you need is a bicycle. Oh my God. Get out the way. Okay? All you need is a good bicycle. Always have the pump in the back of the knapsack to pump it up. That's it. You're gonna get there. You just may get there a little late, but you will get there. Okay. My point is, stop trying to keep up with people that's doing their thing and you don't know how they're getting their money. But you over here trying to keep up with the Johnsons. Worry about yourself and make sure your credit is in the 740 at least. 740 is great credit. Because yes, 850 is that's the max. You understand? 850 is the max. But if you were to go to a bank and they see that you have a credit score of 740, they're like, they'll be so happy because they're looking at you as a responsible person. They're like, oh my God, Shaniqua Jones? You know, Shaniqua Jones? Okay. You know, they're typing, they're in the computer, they're running everything. Because once you give them your social, that's it. You know, your social follows you forever. It lets you know everything about you. So we have to look into our credit. How can you check your credit? A lot of people are on this here YouTube because I've seen it and I don't think it's fair. Okay? I don't appreciate it. They want to charge you money to fix your credit. You already have bad credit. You know you ain't going to pay on time. So they want to charge you money to fix your credit. You don't have to pay anyone a dime to fix your credit. Continue watching Grace Reported, and I'm going to tell you exactly what you need to do. So, guys, 850 is perfect credit, right? But you don't need to have an 850 credit score. But you do need good credit. I'm not going to sit here and lie to you. You do need good credit. And good credit, according to the annual credit report, is between 650 and 740. If you can stay accurately within that range, you are good to go. But if you can touch into the 800, ooh, now you know nobody can say nothing to you, okay? So the point is, this credit is following you from you start getting a credit card until forever. So how do you go about doing that? How do you go about making sure your credit stay on point? How do you go about making sure the only credit you have won't be at the bodega store? Jose, let me get a bacon, egg, and cheese, 2 sodas, and a bag of chips. Put it on my credit. Nah, I can't do that, Jose. You ain't paid the last time. Damn. Yeah, your credit ain't good in here. So, even the bodega is not even playing with games. They're going to have a credit checklist, okay? So, you have to make sure as an adult that your credit is on point. You have to be financially smart. Don't waste your credit on foolishness. I'm telling you, I learned this. This is something I'm telling you. This is something I experienced. You understand? Coming up, you're in school. You know, they give out all those credit cards. Come over here, sign up here, sign. I was this girl, I couldn't wait to sign up. What? Credit card? What? I was signing every credit card. I got more credit cards than I could count at one point. And I was just charge it. Girl, I was called a charger, okay? So I was charging everything and I wasn't paying my credit bill on time. I can be very honest with you about that. I wasn't paying it on time. I was just like, I pay it when I pay because I got 4 more credit cards to max out. Okay? So my credit was in the tubes, okay? I was like, get thee behind me, okay? So I had to learn the hard way to go about repairing my credit, how I had to go about that and get my credit on the right path. We all have made a lot of mistakes when it comes to utilizing our credit, when it comes to paying things on time. Who's guilty of that? Boop. I know I am. And even today, a lot of people are still doing the same thing. They're getting these credit cards. They're maxing them out. You get let's be realistic, a $4,000 credit limit. How are you going to use that? Let's have a conversation. How would you use a credit limit of $4,000? You need to use that credit as if you have $500 on there, okay? Always try to stay with 30%. I learned that the hard way as well because I was at 100%. Well, if I have 4,000 credit, why can't I spend the whole 4,000? Why can't I do that? So you cannot do that because you are over the 30% threshold. So you don't want to put yourself deeper in debt, because that's what you're doing. Because how much easier would it be to pay back $200, $300, $400, $500, or would it be easier to pay back $4,000? Right? So you have to think about it that way. So when you have a credit card for like $4,000, $6,000, even $10,000, try to use it as minimal as possible. Okay? Credit is more important these days than having $1 million in the bank. I promise you. You could have $1 million in the bank. You go to the bank and they say, Mr. Johnson, Chad, yes, we'll see you now. Ooh, no. You can't go, So you will not get approved by the bank. The bank is not going to approve that loan for that house or for that car. You understand? Because you have no credit. You have to start building your credit. How do you build good credit? Well, being that, especially in the black household, I'm sorry, I feel like every time we talk about something, the blacks is always at the butt of it, like, God, not the blacks again. Yes, us, black, me included. You understand? We are not taught a lot of stuff. Some of the stuff that we are taught in the household could have been put in the back burner, okay? We have to be taught how to clean, how to cook, how to do hair, how to play jump rope, how to babysit. Damn it, you got taught how to breastfeed. I mean, Jesus, you got to be taught how to do everything. Is anybody going to teach us about finance? No. Figure that out on your own. So you're not even being taught a lot of stuff. A lot of other cultures, they have been taught how to do a lot of stuff. They have been taught about credit. From their bust out the womb, they already have a credit card. They already have a credit card. You understand? So it's us as blacks that does not have that advantage. You understand? This cat, I'm going to kill him. We do not have that advantage. So what we have to do now, we're going to have to go out there and learn all these things by ourselves, because they're not teaching us in the homes. First of all, let me give you some tips, right, about the people and what kind of credit score they have. We're going to talk about the blacks, the Asians, the white, and the Jews. They're considered the others because, that. So listen, the blacks are in the fair number with a number of 677. That's not bad. We climbing up. We coming through. We doing our thing, So that we have, and then you have the Asians that have 745. You have the whites that have 734, and then you have others, which are the Jews, that have 732. So we're not far behind. They make it seem like the black can't get it together. We trying, guys, but we don't want to be in the trying scale. We want to be on the up and up scale. You know what I'm saying? So the ways you can improve your credit score is very simple. I'm not even going to drag this video out for you. If you get a credit card and your credit card is due the 5th of every month, make sure you pay the 4th of the month or the 1st of the month. Don't wait till the 5th, because another trick is, on top of spending 30%, is if you pay that credit card on the 5th when it's due, and let's say you have to work to pay your credit card when it's due. The due date is the 5th. Don't pay it on the 5th. Pay it on the 1st, okay? Because by the 5th, you're going to be forgetting. The bank going to be overdraft. Your little nene going to need new slippers. Summertime is coming. They got to get, what? They got to get the new, what is that? What they like in the summertime? Yeah, the ices. So we don't have time for that. Paid on the 1st, okay? Now, I want to tell you the best ways to improve your credit. I'm going to keep it very simple with you. I'm not going to get all fancy schmancy with you. I don't have time for that. All right? The best way to pay, like I was saying, pay on time. Check your credit report. A lot of people, trust me, and I'm telling you guys, I'm guilty of that. I was one of those person that did not know about checking your credit score, staying on top of your credit score. But thank God I now know. So I'm telling you how to do it for free. Subscribe to the channel. I'm trying to tell you, it's grace reporting. You understand? So listen, check your credit score. How can you check your credit score? A lot of people don't even know that. They have the annual credit checking. So every year you have your annual credit report. Annual credit report, okay? Every year you can do that. You check it, and there's 3 things that they're looking for in your credit score, your credit report. They're looking for the Equifax, the Experian, and the TransUnion. So those are the 3 things you're going to see once you go online. Okay? And you just do that. Go to your annual credit report, and then you go online. You start the process. It tells you what you owe. If you owe something from back in 1995, it will let you know. Because sometimes, the crazy thing is, sometimes our credit score is low for the simplest thing. You done went to Red Lobster. Your credit limit was $400. The dinner came up to $200, but you don't really have the $400. You probably have $130 on it, So you are using money that you don't even have, and you're not paying it back on time. You couldn't pay for the Red Lobster dinner. You had to borrow from your friend. Now that friendship done turned south. It's just a mess. Having bad credit can cause you to have a fight, okay? Having bad credit can cause people to look at you like, girl, I'm not even going to argue with you. You are in the 430 credit. You tried it. And let me tell you something. You have to start putting yourself on a different plateau when it comes to credit. That's what I'm talking about. If you know somebody credit score is like in the 400s and 300s, you can't even argue with people like that. Girl, hello? What? I'm not going to argue with you, girl. Your credit is in 350. No. To have an argument with you, you're at least 650. Bye. You understand? That's how you have to look at credit. You have to look at credit as something so important that you're not willing to mess it up. You understand? You don't even want people around you that's not even willing to be responsible, because they come around you, right? Oh, can I borrow your car? They want to borrow your car. Oh, can you co-sign for me? They want to co-sign them. Oh, can you say, we live together, we're cool, so then I could get the credit? It's all these things just because they do not have good credit. Having good credit is like having great health. It all goes so beautiful together. So guys, another thing is, why is it that a lot of black people, they say, have bad credit? And it's not all the black people, but I'm talking for my people, because a lot of us, our credit is down the tubes. So why is that? Leave your comments and tell me what is your credit score, and why is it at the credit number that it is? Is your credit score in the high 650, or is it in the low 330s? Oh my God. All right. They're saying that in the black household, why the credit is so low is because, first of all, it's a single parent. And who's usually the single parent? The mother, the mom, okay? She has to be working 5 to 10 jobs, right? Then she don't have no support. Then she have the kids that she got to take care of. Then if she do have a credit card, it's maxed out because she's trying to take care of her household. So everything is just on her. It's very strenuous for her. So that's one reason why one household, the credit goes down. If it's 2 of you guys, even if it's one person, and let's say he's working and he doing his thing, and then you are attached to him, he kind of builds you up. And I'm going to tell you another trick that they don't tell you in the black community. But you hold on. You keep watching Grace Reporting, okay? Another thing is, you guys are renting cars that y'all can't even say the name, much less afford, okay? A Benz. No, it's a Benz, okay? All right? You guys are out here in these car dealerships wasting your time and wasting your energy. You don't have to have the latest car to get from point A to point B. I tell you guys, you need to get a motorcycle or a bicycle at this point, or a skateboard. Some of y'all credit can't even get a damn skateboard. I promise you, I'm not lying. Okay? You go to the skateboard shop. Hey, John, let me get this skateboard. Yeah, 4th of July coming. Let me get the one with the flag. Nah, you can't get the one with the American flag. Nah, you could get the one right there, all green. That's it. So not even the skateboard shops you're allowed to go into because some of y'all credit is so in the tubes. Okay, so that's another thing they're saying. Stop getting cars that you cannot afford. Get something simple. Get a Hyundai. Get a Kia. Ooh, and them Kias nowadays, child, they are everything. So some of y'all won't even be able to get a Kia. Maybe you could get a girl named Kia, and maybe she can borrow you. She could give you a ride in her Kia. Okay? Try it. All right. Another thing you can also do, another reason why you guys are having bad credit score is because a lot of blacks are getting locked up. When you're in jail, you can't even contribute to your life, contribute to your household, and contribute to your family. So now that dimension is what? In the tubes. The tube is filling up. Okay? So that's another thing. And of course, student loans, some of us, we tried to go to college and it didn't work out. And that's okay. But there's still a student loan with your name on it. Shanae Johnson, you still are responsible for this loan. When you guys got that money back from the student aid in school, you guys spent it. Y'all didn't pay back the loans. It's just like these PPP people getting money, spending it, and not taking care of business. My God. Whew, child. It's a trip out here with you guys. It's a trip. And like I said, check your credit score. Please, 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 and please check it. And I'm telling you, there's no fee. If somebody comes to you and say, hey, give me $50 and I'll check it for you. No, that's a scam, and they need to be reported to the government with the rest of the scammers out here, okay? So using your credit card, like I said earlier, guys, is 30% of whatever your amount is. Use 30% of that. All right? That's how you use your credit card. So don't think because you have a $4,000 credit, you're going to spend $4,000. But we all have done it, right? I'm not going to sit up here and act like that have not happened with me. Swipe, swipe, swipe. Swiping, no swiping. Okay? So I was a swipe queen at one point. Let me tell you, when you first get a credit card, you feel like, damn, I don't have to come out my pocket. Swiper, no swiping. You just want to swipe. I was buying stuff that I didn't eat. Child, let's not even talk about that. Pay your credit card on time and stay within the 30%. Stay in there. That's very, very, very important. And most importantly, above everything I'm saying about credit, pay on time. Let me tell you something. If somebody comes to you and say, hey, Grace, can you loan me $200? And I know you, and I'm like, you know what? This person is responsible. They, I see how they move. Responsible. Their kids. They get up to go to work. I will not. Woo! I'll pay. I said I'll loan you the money. But you can't go around lending everybody money. Because what's going to happen? The friendship is going to go to the tubes. And you're not going to get your money back. And now you're going to pull up on her. And now y'all have to fight. What happened? You didn't check her at the door for the credit. So you see, credit is causing fights, child. Trust me. I promise you. So please pay on time and stay within the 30%. You say, I'm saying that a lot for a reason. So stay within your 30%. What are banks looking for when they're checking your credit? What are they looking for? They in the computer looking at you and, looking you up and down. You coming with your big sunshade glasses on, your windshield wiper shades on, and your bag from, it looks like a Louis, but it's really a Huey, And so they checking you out because you want to come in the bank and look like you got it like that, right? No. So they are looking for these things. They're looking for your payment history. Do you pay your credit card on time? See, everything goes back to the beginning, okay? Like the good book, everything goes back to the beginning. Do you pay your credit card on time? Do you? No. Okay. What's your utilization? What's the ratio of how you use your card? What is that? What's the percentage? I'm going to tell you. And the length of credit history. That's one thing they also look for. And the mix of accounts. How many accounts you have open. And do you have new accounts? So there's a percentage that go with all of these things that I just said. So the payment history is the biggest. It's 35%. Okay? That's what they're looking for. Do you pay on time? All right? The utilization of it, okay? The utilization of it, the ratio of that is 30%, okay? The length of credit history is 15%, and the mix of accounts is 10%. So you see how the 35 is up there and it goes down? Now, make sure you're just paying on time and try to have more than one credit card. But listen, let me be honest with you. I know they're telling you to have 2 to 4 credit cards. I personally would not give that advice. But what I will say, start out with one. Y'all need to start out with half a credit card. You get the credit card, cut it in half, and see how you do with that. Okay? Because some of y'all can't even maintain one. So start with half a credit card, see how that goes, and then we go to a full credit card, and then we go to 2. Okay? No, guys, but listen. Start with one credit card. Use that one credit card for a full year, right? See how you pay back. And if you're on top of your game and you're doing your thing, then you can go to 2. Do the same format. If you're on top of your game and you're doing everything, then you stop between 3 and 5 credit cards, because now you're building up a history of credit cards, and now the banks will be more likely to give you a loan for the car and, more importantly, that house. You understand? So if you get a lump sum of money, like, the government with the stimulus check that we all just got, the best thing you should have done was pay up your credit card. And if you owe back rent, pay the people their money. Stop living in people's house for free. You guys are doing too much for too little. I know people who are living for free, and that is not, don't do that. Don't be living in people's house for free. When you got the money, you should have did the most responsible thing. Mr. Johnson, here's a check. I've been living here for 6 months and I haven't given you a dime. Guys, don't do that. Karma is a mother. Don't do that. So that's another form of being responsible. You get the money. Yes, we know the pandemic said you didn't have to pay, but if you could afford to pay, pay it. That's being responsible, and the universe will reward you. I promise you. Okay, guys? So another thing is that I wanted to also say is, this is what I wanted to really say. This is one of the most important things that they do not teach you. Especially, they didn't teach me this. So I'm going to tell you. I'm not going to keep it to myself. Because another thing that we do in the Black community, we will know something and we will tuck it, girl, we'll sit on it before we tell our fellow person. We will be like, no, I'm not telling her. No, no. I don't really like her like that. So we again, crab in a barrel mentality. You understand what I'm saying? So try to educate yourself financially. You understand? And if you know something, tell somebody. Be like, listen, girl, you could do it like this and you get better results. Good things will come to you for doing that. The universe will reward you. You okay? So this is how I'm going to get my reward right now, okay? With my cap and gown, okay? So listen, if you have a credit card, pull out, Grace reporting, this is a big one. If you have a credit card and you have young kids, put them on your credit card. Woo! What? Wait, little Ray Ray could go on my credit card? Oh, we lit. We're in the building. Put them on your credit card because you are building their credit. But wait a minute. Please do not put them on your credit card if you know you're at the wig shop every Thursday, you're at the bar shop every Friday, and you're at the club every Sunday. Swiping. No swiper. Please, because you know you're not paying back on time. If you are a responsible parent, like myself, you should do that. Put your kids on your credit card because you are building their credit. They are not going to tell you that in the bank. And I'm telling you this because I have done it. My 2 kids are on my credit card. So that motivates me to pay on time. You understand? That motivates me. I set the alarm in my phone. I write it down. I don't play because those are my kids. You understand? So that's what I wanted to tell you guys. I hope you guys learned something. I know it was a lot at one time, but I hope you guys learned something. And I just want to thank you guys again for subscribing to this channel. We are at 100. That is a milestone for me. I am so excited. I feel like I just won the lottery for $5.99. I am so ecstatic. Oh my God. I just want to thank each and every one of you guys who have subscribed to me. Thank you so much. I am so happy. I actually can't believe this is even happening to me. But we are growing over here. And our next milestone is 300 to 400. Thank you guys. And again, this is Grace reporting. Thanks, bunnies. Mwah, mwah, mwah. Thank you so much. Continue to subscribe. And remember, pay your credit on time. Here's a little video just to let you guys know how important.
You started, Mr. Griffin. I'm just going to run your credit. All right? Cool. Hey, Romero, come here. What's up, man? Look, he went alone. He went alone.
It is bye.